You say you're dipping your heads in shame, drawing the line, so to speak. That's shambolic because you're seeking sympathy for something you've promised to deal with for years as the ANC.
Well, but what we are now saying, Shan, you'll realize if you follow through the statement that we are even attaching timelines to the sort of things that we ought to be seen doing. We are not just talking and making loose statements out there.
So what do you expect? A pat on the back for doing what you were supposed to do years ago? You, in your statement, say yourself, at the 54th National Conference, the ANC decided that it will combat corruption. But you haven't done that. So why should we believe you that you're going to do it now?
Well, we are not expecting a pat at the back. We have outlined a number of measures that are being undertaken. The promise and commitment we are making to the people of this country is that where cases are handled by law enforcement agencies, as an interested party ourselves, we will be monitoring the progress to make sure that we give our people the sort of confidence required.
You have a track record. We're not saying that we don't trust the ANC without good reason. Tony Yengeni comes to mind here. He was convicted of fraud in a couple of years ago, in 2018. You still saw fit to let him head up the ANC's Crime and Corruption Committee. You're asking South Africans to trust you, yet you make really poor decisions.
Well, I don't think so. I think we need to be fair to the party. All of those.
Why? Has the party been fair in its fight against corruption? Why do you expect South Africans to be fair when it comes to this then?
Well, I understand the concern. We understand the concerns that are being raised by our people out there. Our people need action.
How long do you expect South Africans to put up with this nonsense? It's outrageous.
Well, Shahan, let's hold hands together here with yourself.
No, I don't want to hold your hands about this. You should be ashamed about the corruption in the organization. What I'm saying is, Phule, we need action from the ANC. You're taking this nation for fools with years of promises and no action. When do we see politicians and politically connected individuals in jail?
Well, I can tell you now, we have not had COVID-19 for years. Let's just talk about the pandemic that we began dealing with over the past few months.
Yes, but we've had corruption for years.
So that we are focused in our thing, you see, because, you see, screaming at the ANC on corruption allegations and making generic statements, even when the African National Congress has put forward a program to deal with issues that are really a cancer in our own society, that alone poses a challenge.
As a journalist who also is trying to protect the constitutional democracy of this country, I have a duty to hold you to your track record. So I'm not sidetracking, which is what you're saying. I'm telling you, given your history as the ANC, that you haven't dealt with corruption properly in this country. So now when you talk about dealing with corruption during COVID-19, why should we believe you? That's exactly what I'm doing here. There's no sidetracking.
I understand that. I'm not even taking away your right. You are welcome to probe the work that we are doing without fear or favor.